from your whole career. And one of my favorite things I've ever watched you do is when you're sitting at the table and you hear Mary's voice. You don't see her, you hear her. I see every emotion cross your face. And I just want to know where that came from. Like, where did you get that, inspiration?
Well, it's, it's a little thing called acting. No, look, I was so, again, this is another thing, another circumstance where we've been trying to figure out how to bring John back for, a few years, maybe longer. And it's just hard with our schedules. It's crazy. And this one, I think because it was the 300th episode.
Yeah.
I love this crowd. Yeah, Jeff, you idiot. So it was the 300th, so we had a little bit of warning. This would be the episode that we do. So look, honestly, getting on that set again, and that was the first scene, by the way, that I shot in that episode, was that scene, sitting at the table and I hear Mary's voice. So I was probably a little, to be back,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I had the papers. It was a little emotional for all of us just to, be in the same room together.
I just felt like you conveyed so much emotion just on your face and you never said a word. Like, I knew exactly what he was
Well,
feeling. I felt
you.
like I could feel exactly what he was feeling.
Thanks so much. I don't know that I thought about anything other than kind of being in the moment, to be honest with you, at that particular moment. Like when I'm working with Jared, I really got to fucking work. But in that moment, it was supernatural. Yeah.
And for the record,
Supernatural. It's like I got a routine.
And for the record, John made mistakes, but I think in the end he did the best he could with what he knew.
God bless you. Thank you so much. And we all make mistakes, by the way. Look at how quiet y'all get now, so you don't make mistakes. Wow. Not the main show? Is that what you said? Go ahead. I'm going to get over it at some point. Just not today. I'm listening.
Hi, thank you for being here, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, welcome to Columbus. I'm a big fan of you. I'm also a big fan of your wife. And I was wondering if you would ever do a Christmas movie with Hillary.
Would I do a Christmas movie with Hillary? Can you imagine? How about like Negan and Lucille Christmas? Oh, you gotta admit, that's not a bad idea. That would be a main show. You can play that year-round, not just at Christmas. Look, I would do anything with my wife. If she asked me to do something, here's the thing, I don't really have a choice. That's more of a Hillary deal. If she said, you're doing a fucking Christmas movie, I'd be like, yeah. Okay. I love working with her. The first time I really worked with her was on The Walking Dead. Well, I just brain farted there. I was like, what's the name of that show? The main show. It was so great to work with her. And I think after doing that, there's probably nothing that I wouldn't do with her work-wise, even a Christmas movie. And I've seen all her Christmas movies, and they always make me cry. They're fucking Lifetime movies. You're supposed to cry. I'm just a good audience. You all cry too. Don't you? Okay. Jesus Christ. It's a tough crowd, man.
Hi, I'm Melinda. I'm from Columbus. And as a fan of Sons of Anarchy, I was really, really excited to hear the casting announcement for this season.
Jimmy Coates.
Have you been familiar with his work, or can you tell anything at least about meeting the actor or anything?
Well, I've known him for a long time.
Have you?
Yeah. I've known all those dudes. I was, for one, a big fan of that show. But we all, I guess they don't do supernatural conventions. Duh. But they did all the Walking Dead conventions. I know, it doesn't make fucking sense, but yeah, come on over to the Sons of Anarchy guys. And so, the first time I met him, actually, I met Ron Perlman first, and he was a big fan of a show I did 100 years ago called Magic City.
Good.
Okay, 2, cool. You guys would like this show. All y'all that haven't seen it, Magic City. Anyway, Ron Perlman fucking liked it. And so I met Ron because of Magic City, him liking the show, and then he introduced me to the whole cast, including Kimmy. And now Kim's been on the Not Main show with me for a little while, and he is awesome. He's just as great as you probably think he is. He's that and more. He's a great actor and even a cooler human being. So it's been awesome kind of working with him every day, and we have a lot of fun. I'm so glad he's on the shitty show with me.
We just heard that announcement.
Not main show. Not
Fans
shitty.
of like Walking Dead and Sons of Anarchy, I think there's a lot of overlap in the fandoms. And when that announcement was
Oh, there
made,
is?
I mean, there was like a
I didn't
lot
know
of
that.
positive buzz online. So looking
I didn't know
forward
that
to
because
season
you
2.
guys are all crazy and you all fight with each other and shit online.
I mean, I don't know you all. But you know what I mean? Fandoms like fight with each other. It's weird, and you don't want to be in the middle of it like John or Negan, which people can be very passionate about. You know, it is just all make-believe. I know some of y'all back there in the back row going, no, it isn't. No, it is not. John Winchester's an asshole. He's real. And you're him. No, I didn't write it either. But I did kill Glenn. Go ahead. And you know what? His eyeball popped out. And I laughed. And leaned back. And laughed some more. What a dick. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
First off, I want to say I'm really bummed out because I went to get an autograph session with you today, and they were all sold out this morning. But it'll make you feel good because Jensen's is not.
Well, I'm not going to tell him that, are you? But I do feel a little bit better, thank you.
But my question is, on Supernatural, John handed baby down to Dean, his son. I was wondering if you had anything that you plan on handing down to your own kids.
From Supernatural?
No, just in general.
I mean, I have a bat. I have the bat.
You have the
It's
bat?
still bloody with an eyeball attached to it. Just hanging on my wall. I think I'm joking. There were 2. Greg Nicotero ran off with one and I got the other. But my son doesn't want it. George, however, my daughter is like, that's mine. And my son should be really scared, by the way. She is a tough one. I've never been a huge prop guy. Like, I don't know that I have anything. Like, I would love to have the Colt. I don't know who got that, who swiped the Colt. It wasn't me. And also, when it got louder again. When I left the show, it wasn't like this huge phenomenon that it is now. It was, I only did, again, like 12 seasons. When I came back for Lebanon, then it was a big fucking deal, but it wasn't. That first year, I mean, I remember us like, is anybody even watching this show? So I didn't steal anything, is what I'm trying to say.
It doesn't
Normally,
have to be a prop.
I would steal stuff.
Just anything from your personal
No, I
life.
want the car. I feel like I should have the car. It was my car. And I'm a car guy in real life. Jensen's not.
Oh.
I don't think he can drive a stick either. Oh my God, you guys are so fucking sensitive. Don't talk about my baby like that, Jeff.
Exactly.
I love him more than you do, just so you know. I also have Dean Winchester shirts. You guys are funny. You really are. I appreciate it. Did I answer that? I guess I don't have enough stuff, I guess. You're welcome. You hear how disappointed that thank you was? Oh, they're right here. I got it. He didn't answer that question at all. He didn't take it seriously, not one little bit.
Hello, this is a question for my boyfriend. He is a huge...
Well, why don't you ask him then? From. Where is he?
Oh, he's not here right now. He's in Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah. So his question was, did you enjoy playing as Negan, and what happened to your role as Barry?
What happened to my role, who?
As Barry.
I didn't hear that.
Your role
Barry.
Barry? What's Barry?
That's what he told me. Okay, so
What happened to your
next
role on
question.
Barry? Do y'all know what he's talking about? She's talking about? Shameless. No? Who the fuck's Barry? I wasn't on Barry. You mean
Yeah, you should know.
Oh, I should have been. Yeah, Henry Winkler got that role.
Okay, then another question is, how did you have any trouble connecting to your character as Negan? Did you not hear me?
You've been watching me on stage for like 10 minutes. I'm fucking Negan. Negan has to keep up with me, you know what I mean? Those tables turned like 5 minutes after walking out of the Winnebago. It went from, can Jeff do this, to, oh fuck, Negan's not ready for this. I've never had any problem playing Negan or connecting with, I mean, obviously I don't make a habit of hitting people in the head with a baseball bat, but here's the thing, he's really fun and he's got a sense of humor. And so you find things like that, at least I try to, and you kind of amplify them. I mean, I'm not that nutty in real life, especially the first couple of years of Negan, but it was about finding things and having fun with it. And I love, in doing him, especially the first 2 years, the cast would be so like fucking, because everybody's very serious on the main show. And I threw them, I think. Like Andy would get mad, and Lauren, who I knew and we were friends, didn't talk to me for a year in real life. And now she has to do a shitty show with me, not main show, and we're really close friends. It's funny how that all works out. Too bad for Lauren. What was the question? Yeah, I connect fine with Negan.
You're a softer version of Negan.
I'm sorry, what?
You're a softer version of Negan? You don't kill people.
No, I don't kill people.
Right, you're a softer version.
Oh yeah, I'm a softer version of Negan. Yeah. Whatever you say. Whatever helps you sleep at night. No, I am. I'm just kidding. Where am I going? Am I going over here? Sorry.
Hi, my name is Tessa. Negan was my favorite character on the show.
Yeah.
Even after he killed Glenn.
Yeah.
Which, like, broke my heart,
Then you can
but
tell again.
I forgive you.
Well, thank you.
My question was...
What about Abraham? Is anybody pissed about that? Thank God he said that.
My question was there like a character that you just did not like playing? Like you woke up in the morning like, I do not want to go play this character.
Well, I think when you're starting out, when you start, you're first doing jobs, you don't have a whole lot of say about what you're doing, the jobs you're doing. I'm just trying to keep a roof over my head and dog food in my dog's dish, really. And I did a lot of roles that I was like, holy shit, let me get to a point where I don't have to do this. I know you've probably heard about like the Xindi reptilian guy I played on Star Trek. That one I hated with such a fucking fervor that it almost made me quit acting. This was well before Supernatural or Grey's or Weeds or any of those shows that you all have seen. But I played a guy and I didn't have my voice and I was covered in prosthetics and I couldn't eat, I couldn't breathe, I got claustrophobic and I wanted to fucking quit. And that was a role and that happens. And then you find something like John Winchester or Negan and you're like, oh, this is okay, I should do this. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that time? I'm afraid so. It's that time. Thank you all.